Hi there, I'm Brian Garrity, producer of the Sexperts podcast, along with my good friend and gardener, Matt Cole. Before we get started, I'd like to give a shout out to our guest this week, Ravens Hollow County Players, a touring group of improvisers from Canada who come to Norfolk once a month to perform in an improv competition where the grand prize is getting your picture taken. Definitely worth the trip from Canada. I'd also like to give a special shout out to Derek Munn, creator of our awesome graphics, Sky Zentz, who wrote and performs our theme song, and the Push Comedy Theater, where Matt and I study improv and sketch comedy. As it says in the Bible, blessed is he who walks in the Push Comedy Theater and knows everyone whom he sees. So without any further ado, let's get to this week's episode of the Sexperts.
Turn on your computer, dial up the web, download some information into your head. It's Dr. John and Delilah, they're having a great time. Data to do it simply true, we're the Sexperts.
And we're recording, and intro music, and hi there, welcome to the Sexperts. I am your host, Dr. John T. Alaniz, CPM.
And I'm Delilah Haydair, recycling artist.
That's right, and we are your Sexperts. We are your eternal Sexperts. We are not going anywhere.
Never.
Except we are currently in Alaska, on the coast of Alaska.
Which is, we went somewhere geographically. We will never go anywhere,
No.
dimensionally.
You're getting a little too weird. I think this episode is going to be a little more grounded, a little more down to earth, I feel.
Maybe, but Alaska does bring out my weird.
It's all the open spaces. Describe what we're seeing here. We mostly see...
we mostly see distance and emptiness and a longingness to connect.
I don't know what Sarah Palin was talking about when we can see Russia. I can't see shit.
She's got good eyesight because I can't see shit either. There might be a caribou.
She's got good breasts too, right?
Not bad for a grandmother.
Anyways, I'm already talking about breasts, and we haven't even gotten to the episode. So let's talk about what we do talk about. We do talk about breasts from time to time. We talk about penises, balls, buttholes, boobies, taints.
All the sexual tools of the trade.
But today is actually, I always say we're talking about a topic, a new topic every week that's near and dear to my heart. We're actually going to talk about a topic that's near and dear to your heart, because today's topic of the day is Delilah's first time. So we're talking all about when Delilah lost his virginity. So that's our topic of the day. So take it away.
Okay. Well, I don't want to... I'm going to come across as
What does
bragging.
that sound? What is this? Oh my...
Is this the podcast?
Oh, sorry, Delilah. We'll get to your first time in just a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
But I see
First
that
things first.
Our guests have rolled up in some sort of covered wagon. What is this? Welcome to the cold.
The pain of wood. The pain of wood.
Delilah, I think we've wandered into a performance art. Let's watch. Let's see what they do.
Squaw!
Okay, we gotta narrate what they're doing.
Well, they are there are four people, each on their own caribou.
They're wearing all black. One has a hat on. They have balloons, black balloons in the shape of stars.
They're all carrying white flags of surrender.
Give up.
Oh my love.
Let yourself give up.
Oh wait, these are our guests.
These are our guests. Okay.
Bonjour.
Oh, hi, welcome. That was beautiful. What did we just witness there?
A beautiful welcoming ceremony.
Oh, well, thank you. So these are our guests. You guys are the Ravens Hollow County Players, correct?
RHCP, Ravens Hollow County Players from Canada.
Well, welcome to our little podcast here. Now, we got your invite to come all the way out here to the coast of Alaska.
And thank you, by the way. It was a wonderful trip.
It was a wonderful trip, and thank you so much.
Got a free beer on the last flight.
So talk to us. Introduce yourselves. What are you guys all about?
My name is Jean. We are from Canada. Mm-hmm. I studied under Tampt. He's a barefoot improviser who studied under Harry Houdini. From him, I learned the art of deception.
Oh, wow.
How to turn pain into laughter.
Wow.
And laughter into rain. he is not with us today.
Yeah.
But we are learned and studied on the sidewalks of Canada. And we are now out here in Alaska, where we've come to pick up my fiance, who's been meditating on the coasts of Alaska.
That's wonderful. And by the way, for all of our listeners out, there's no video. It's a podcast.
Unfortunately.
While he's been talking, all three of these other interpretive players have been miming out his words. Let's go to who are you?
I am Allie.
Oh, Allie, that's a pretty name.
Thank you.
Oh.
My wolf mother gave it to me.
You were raised by wolves?
Well, my real mother decided that the best education was not quite homeschooling, but forest schooling. So like Romulus and Remus.
Oh.
She gave me to a wolf to be educated.
Wow.
Yes.
You have...
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Get there. The white specks. Get them. Bonjour.
Oh. Who are you?
I'm Non. I'm currently working on a new prop project to create ventriloquist puppets that have the teeth of Eskimo from the area. I'm right now. I'm only able to collect what I see are shark teeth and whale teeth here on the shores of Alaska.
Who are these puppets for?
For our group. A future project of ours is to create alter egos of ourselves to be puppeteered by people around the world.
That's going to be huge on Netflix.
And lastly, who we have here?
The name they gave me was Obaby.
Is that okay with you?
Is that from Star Wars?
I did not understand your words.
Go on.
I have been collecting these shark teeth, for I am reverse engineering our mode of transport.
What does that mean?
We had a van, but it was not sufficient. So we went to wagon. And now, from wagon, we shall go backwards towards the sea where we came from.
Oh, wow.
It will be composed of shark teeth and the screams of baleen. And we shall own it, but not own it.
Fucking baleen scream. Okay.
Well, and we brought you all here because of our topic of the day.
Oh,
which is
yeah.
Delilah's first time. And
Yeah.
I lost my virginity at a Raven Hollow County Players summer camp.
Oh, that's awesome. Let's get more into that. Actually, I didn't know there was a fifth. There's somebody in the wagon, the covered wagon. Let me. Oh my God! There's a woman bound and gagged inside your wagon. Who is this?
That's Karen.
What? Why do you have a woman bound and gagged in your wagon?
I wanted a bridesmaid.
Is this an American or a Canadian?
Of her origins we know not.
You just grabbed her off the street? Where'd you get her?
We found her. Sniffing snot. She was there at the first aid station.
AIDS station or aid station?
First aid station.
Where was the first
know
AIDS
not
station?
of her nation, but we do know that she has been chosen.
Oh, wow. I don't know if I should call.
She will be my bridesmaid wearing lederhosen.
Hey, can I have
Karen, quit thrashing Karen. You're going to infect that wound.
Her age means nothing at this hour.
Age is just
She will
it means
carry-
a lot to the eyes of the law.
2 black flowers.
Karen.
Yeah, what's all this about?
Karen, stop thrashing. Listen to Obaby. The suspension cannot take that kind of movement.
I'm looking under the undercarriage of this carriage, and you have quite the suspension on there. That is, where'd you go to school? Did you study mechanicry or?
Hashtag nice undercarriage.
Thank you. I did study mechanicry.
Yeah.
I went to the
Is that what you call it in Canada?
Central Canadian School of Experimental Mechanicry.
Is that right there in the center?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why it's central.
Damn. What is all this about a wedding, by the way?
Leahy and I,
Which one is that? Oh, you. Thank you.
she is sitting on my Canadian right. Leahy and I, our souls have been joined
Yeah.
since the time that the moon kissed the sun.
Oh, wow.
If you know about that story.
I don't. Can you guys act it out for us?
But we will be in the zip code.
Oh, I am the moon.
When the moon kissed the sun.
Pucker my lips, sweet lips of fortune.
Let the
Sweet
puckering
lips of
sun.
pride.
This takes me right back to summer camp.
lips.
Let me shine some light on your darkness.
I shall reflect the light back to all the people in all the world.
Reflection,
and as I wax and wane, they will feel infinite pain as they do know the song of the sea. The sea is pulled in tides by me. At last, our souls are free. Kiss me now, sweet son.
I can't hear that. I can't hear that without getting aroused. It takes me right back to summer camp.
And scene. Okay, you guys can put your clothes back on. That was beautiful. I'm not sure why you took your clothes off.
Oh,
But we will have a wedding
Yeah.
on the 26th of May.
Oh, great.
It's really the best day.
Obi, I
At
love your...
9:45
Oh, yeah.
in the zip code of
Is
Norfolk.
that AM or PM?
We only operate in the time of PM.
The best theater here is done at night, so that's great.
But we will join our souls in public for probably about 7 minutes. And then we will worry about the appropriate paperwork at the appropriate time.
And should we bring, I still have my eclipse viewing contraption. Should I bring that?
Yes.
when we join our souls,
Yeah.
we, like the Greek gods, will reveal our true forms, and
Oh.
that light is blinding and deathly to mortals.
I bet so. Speaking of-
blinding and deathly to mortals. That brings us back to
Our topic of the day, which is Delilah's first time. And I know you were talking about blinding, because probably when you take off your pants, woo, that full moon is
Did you guys
blinding.
go to Canadian public schools?
That's a good question.
Didn't mean to interrupt you, but
Like
that's
I
right.
said, I was homeschooled by wolves.
oh, true.
Forest school, yeah. Next,
When I came out of the womb,
yeah.
my grandfather handed me a set of encyclopedias
To lift or read?
to absorb,
Shit upon.
absorb, and absorb.
My first schooling was working in the Kraft cheese factory in
Oh.
Winnipeg.
No, is
I
it
can still see a little orange tint to your skin.
Kraft cheese as in like K, like craft, or like you're talking about artisanal cheese?
I went with a K.
See, he was right.
The one that you buy at Super Kmart.
All right. Craft with a K.
Yeah.
Okay. And Ubabi.
Admission to the Central Canadian School of Mechanicery is only ever matriculated during fetal absorption.
Wow. They really get you right out of the womb here, don't they?
In Canada, your parentals have 90 days to push you in the right direction.
Fetal absorption is just an excuse not to change a diaper. Like it'll soak it up.
But we all met in our preteen years. I remember my hair was about an American inch past my left earlobe when I first met Abby. And from there we've been journaling partners.
Oh, wow. What does that entail? Journaling partners?
Yes, well, I write on maple bark, and then I leave it down by the waterfall.
Niagara
then-
Falls, or?
No, Niagara Falls is more of a commercial waterfall. But I leave it down by the waterfall.
We,
And then his
we leave
dog-
it by the artisanal waterfall of Saint Germain, which is in central Canada.
Oh, I gotcha.
And that's where I reconnected with Ali. She was there cleansing her outward body.
Yeah, I read their Declaration of Interdependence that they all signed when they joined, and it said they don't recognize the Niagara Falls. It's sort of like we didn't recognize the capital of Israel until a couple days ago.
The water there
That's
is
a hot
just
button.
so loud.
Oh, yeah. God.
And at first, we didn't know that it was Niagara Falls because we were coming from the wrong direction. You see, the sign only says Niagara from the United States side. So we didn't know. We thought, is that the sign?
What does it say from the
It was just wood.
wood?
Why is poor Ali crying?
742 people have died in barrels at that foul fountain.
I thought you would celebrate that. That's people dying
No.
in sync with the universe. They're calling their spirit.
Yeah, like haven't one of you died? Let's see, you have 4 and then Karen. There's supposed to be a 5th one, right?
I don't think Karen counts.
My teacher and mentor, Tamped.
Okay.
Yes. He's traveling throughout India. Barefoot and penniless.
Oh, good.
What he likes to do is just get into the opium dens and just learn more about.
His goal is to climb through the caste system. Once he achieves sainthood, he will return to us.
Oh, good. When will that be? Like a couple weeks or?
Not a lot of people take that as a goal. It's admirable.
He just has to be back at our wedding on the 26th, so we allow him to operate on his own time zone.
Wow.
He's hoping to project his soul into the wedding if he cannot arrive in time physically.
I saw that movie. What was that, Cocoon?
Cocoon 2.
So talk to us about what are your guys' goals? Obviously, you're traveling around, you're doing the puppet show and the mechanicry. What do you guys want to be when you grow up?
I want to absorb all the pain in the universe so that we can all find numbness, and I will experience that pain because it is too much for one person to bear, but I am willing to bear it.
Thank you.
Goals, get your expectations off of me. They rain down on me like pieces of metal. Mother, get out of my room. I'm in here writing. Writing is what will bring me warmth in this world.
Does he have
I don't need to be
button?
fed with your Americanized food.
Okay.
Now
I see why I didn't want to be a guidance counselor.
Elahe and John are just completing their cycle of life. This combination of their souls will only lead to destruction. They will die in the end alone.
Oh, so is that a touchy subject or?
We all hope they die during the vows. But unfortunately, we know they won't. We'll never get that sweet pleasure to know that the moment that two people profess their love for each other will be their last. It's such a toil.
Wow, a single tear dropped down your eye. That's great.
Speaking of single teardrops down your eye.
Do you want to talk about
Can we get
Delilah's
to the topic?
first
Because I
time?
got a hell of a story to tell.
Oh, God, yeah.
Hell of a story
so go ahead
to tell.
and set the scene for us.
Well, it all starts with a pool table.
Right.
And pockets.
Oh, good.
And, why are you all looking at me?
You actually have a little bit of snot coming out of your nose. It's cold out here. I'm sorry. Yeah. Do you have a tissue? What is that? What is this?
Is that the caribou?
Uh-oh, I think they're going to another performance.
Here come the clothes again. It's cold out here.
Shh, they're performing.
Naked as the caribou.
The In-Out Burger does not satisfy my needs.
I am a pool stick, sharp and pointed. Here I strike upon a cue ball.
The caribou.
Hole in one, hole in one, hole in one.
I am a white cue ball, round, bald.
Mommy, why can't I play pool? Because you're a caribou and you have hooves.
The cue ball is the virgin pool ball. Non-colored. It is white like the moon.
On the first attempt, I hit the cue ball into the corner pocket.
Your pain will be my pleasure. Abby!
Yes. Always.
Is this part of the performance?
The undercarriage. It's leaking.
It's leaking the sounds of birds dying. And that's how I designed it.
Wow, this is getting weird. They're actually packing up their stuff, and this is weird. This is the first time that we've never... They're just leaving. They're walking...
My God, I lost my clothes in the waves.
They just jumped into an ice hole.
Well, I guess that's all the time we have on the show.
But I really appreciate their perspective.
I guess we're not going to talk about your first time.
Oh, well, I've got recorded a spoken word poetry that tells the entire story. You can get it on my website.
Are they not coming up for air? What is going on here?
Oh, it's bubbling.
Oh,
It's
God.
bubbling.
Oh, God.
Karen!
Whoa, she just jumped in.
Karen,
tied up and all.
get Karen in the carriage.
Just slithered right over that hole.
We have 18 moons to make it back to the Norfolk region.
All right. Well, they are off. Thank you guys so much for listening to the Sexperts. Thank you, Ravens Hollow County players.
We hate you.
Okay, well, that's it for the Sexperts. That was a delightful episode. I'm your host, Dr. John T. Alanese, CPM.
And I'm Delilah Haydair, and I'm about to pimp out this covered wagon.
See you sex time.
Ark.
Da-da-to-do, it's simply true, we're the Sexperts.
That's our show. If you like what you heard and you think it was worth $1, join the official Sexperts fan club at patreon.com/Sexperts Podcast. A special thanks to the Push Comedy Theater and all of our supporters. Bye-bye.